From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Edward Cabrera. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Out towards right center field. Hill sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That misses. Now 2-0. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well. That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One gone, runner at first. Juan Soto now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north, and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
That one finds the zone, and 1-1. How much did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about your uniform. When you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go with some long sleeves early on, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, a little cumbersome, but you get used to it. But it's great when you can come out there and let the guns just hang out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Winker leads off first with one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 3 for 7 in the series so far. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking, and that is that. Mets strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And pitching in this game, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conine. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Fought off foul. Oh and 2 now. And ball 1.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Rip towards third. Toss to Alonso. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That one misses, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Out to short, Lindor. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Alonso with a couple of homers at his last game. Cabrera back to work. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit, takes outside. Second inning here, no score. Breaking ball through there for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Connor Norby. That one fouled off. Norby with a homer in his last game. The pitch. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball. 2 and 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just
nope,
missed.
That's outside. Ball.
Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. That's inside.
3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one pulled foul. This one in the air. Vientos. 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Paulie.
Now here is Graham Paulie. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Right. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the 0-2. That's a ball.
Oh.
Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Curveball over for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Jose Siri stands in now and watches strike 1. Siri went deep in his most recent game.
Ball. 1-1.
Line drive, speared at first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So 2 down, and now the DH, Jesse Winker. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Winker, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hill makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Up and in, and that's ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
1-1. Ball high.
And that one clips the corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2's the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Two out, space is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Juan Soto. Outside. Ball one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Hill. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fires in time.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Rocketed out towards right center.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two outs, and that one is downstairs, and a count now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one catches the zone. 2-1 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Griffin Conant. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. And a foul ball.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri squeezes it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 1.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul out of play. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're level. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Senga winds and deals. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
The right fielder, number 7. Jesus.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cabrera back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 0-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Hill snags it, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Adios, pelota. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Jesse Winker. And there's the strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Edward Cabrera departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. On the mound now, Ronnie Enriquez. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Norby. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Graham Pauley.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez struck out swinging his first time. just
Ball, that's
missed.
high.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. The Mets leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Marlins set down in order. So they make short work of him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's way high.
That's high.
Ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Declan Cronin up and loosening in the pen. Tinoco warming up as well. The 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swung on, belted. Hill going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And that one fouled off. Enriquez, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground. And that takes care of Alonso.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
On the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Lopez tosses to first. Out number 3. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 5-2. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Otto Lopez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Next pitch is outside. Ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Griffin Conine. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The Mets leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Edwards in the box again. Takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jesus Tinoco.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
McNeil.
Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right
No
there.
ball,
Just
one
pulled the
strike.
string.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His second of the year. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 2 in this one. And misses inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball low.
And that's in there at the knees. That one not close. 3-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That's too low, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Jesse Winker. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Reed Foley. This is his 3rd time out this year. Connor Norby now at the plate. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one hammered center field. Siri going back on it. Gone! That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one missing inside. Just off the outside part of the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. A.J. Minter taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
1-1.
That one missed.
2-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Declan Cronin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The bat, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Bender preparing to come on if needed. Martinez getting cranked up as well. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Right, brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Up next to the bat, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. 2 outs. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Norby. Zips it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Butto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fought off foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Up the middle, Lindor on the run, throw to first, not in time, an infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there, good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw, you know?
Yeah, no question. Griffin Kona, the next to hit. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Tying run at the plate.
1-2.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
So digging in, Xavier Edwards.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Runner takes off in the air, left field. Nimmo. And there's 2 away.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that is out of play.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Bender. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Action in the pen down there. Cal Quantrill up and throwing. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Bender, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
The 3-1. On the ground, right side, right. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
McNeil.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff McNeil. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Buto goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that's a little high. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now
No,
2-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that
2-2.
call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
So it's their last chance in this one. Graham Pauley getting ready to hit. That misses the zone.
No
ball 1. And there's a foul ball. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. One strike away. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-5.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent it. Hard hit, right side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets have won 4 in a row.
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
6-5 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.